High-performance backpacking clothing and gear can be a substantial investment. It's good to know how to clean your gear.
If you're a fanatic and remove tags to save weight, save the laundry tags and write a brief note as to what tag goes with each piece of clothing. If you feel some of your gear is delicate, you might want to hand wash. This doesn't have to be tedious. Soaking for a few minutes is usually more beneficial than having your clothes twist back and forth in a washing machine.
Very few garments should be dry cleaned. It's always best to avoid those chemicals anyway.
When cleaning your synthetic fabrics, use a minimum of laundry products. Their additives can clog fabric, reducing the wicking power of the fiber. Never use scented detergents, bleach, dryer sheets, or fabric softeners. You can turn garments inside out to avoid snags. It's best to wash your synthetic clothing separate from cotton garments. This keeps cotton fibers out of the fabric and greatly reduces drying time. Wash on a cold, gentle cycle. Never get your synthetic gear too hot. Cool, tumble, dry, or better yet, hang to dry. That's what they're made to do. Remember that not all synthetics are alike. Some can go in a washing machine. Some can be tumble dried, while others should never go in a dryer. Some garments can have their performance qualities restored by using commercially purchased products suited to the gear. For cleaning Gore-Tex and other breathable synthetic outer shell clothing, follow the instructions on the label. These can usually be machine washed in cold water using a special Gore-Tex cleaner or gentle powder soap that contains no bleach. Polar fleece can be cleaned in the washing machine using cold to warm water. Turn it inside out to avoid pilling. Don't wash with other items because the fleece will attract fluff and leave fluff on other non-fleece clothing. It can be tumble dried. Pilling gets worse with each wash. You can care for your down jacket much the same as your down sleeping bag. Clean small stains and spills with a damp cloth as they occur to avoid repeated washings. You can spot treat stains with soap or cleaning solvent. Use solvents to remove tar or tree sap. Move the down away from the spot you're treating. Always follow all the manufacturer's cleaning instructions. By following a few simple guidelines, you can have a clean jacket and restore its loft. Never use a top-loading or agitator machine because they can damage the baffle construction. If you do use a washing machine, make sure it's a front loader. Use cold and gentle cycles. For all down jackets, it's safest to wash by hand in a sink or tub. You can use mild soaps such as Ultralight, but not detergents. Do not add bleach or fabric softener. It's best to use one of the down cleaners made especially for down products. Fill your sink or tub with warm water. Use only a small amount of down cleaner because rinsing it all out is one of your most important objectives. Let the jacket soak for 15 minutes to an hour. Gently knead the soapy water throughout the jacket. Carefully scrub the dirtiest places. You can apply the cleaner directly to the worst areas. Don't expect the down cleaner to remove every stain. It may be necessary to change the soapy water more than once, but don't overdo it. You'll probably find that rinsing your jacket several times will give it all the washing action it needs. You need to rinse with clear water several times to make sure you get the soap out. Getting all of the soap out is critical. The one thing you want to be really careful about is pulling or lifting on your jacket when it's wet and at its heaviest. The stitching or interior baffles can be ripped loose. One trick you can use is to put the jacket in a mesh bag and carefully and slowly lift the bag to knead the soap in and rinse the water out. Press on your jacket to remove the water after each rinse, but don't wring out the water. If you wash your jacket in a front-loading washer, run it through a second cycle without soap to get all the suds out. A washing machine that will allow you to use the last spin cycle will remove a lot of water and save dryer time. You can carefully place the jacket in a top loader for this part. When you move the jacket from tub to washer, you can gently roll it into a ball or carry it in a mesh bag or clothes basket. Some manufacturers warn against using home dryers, but if you have a low heat setting, no hot spots, and no sharp areas inside the dryer that could damage the shell fabric, you should be fine. Tumble dry on the lowest setting. This may take 2 hours or more. During washing, the down collects in clumps. As you dry, check for clumps and redistribute with gentle massaging and more drying time. When you return home from a hike, letting your sleeping bag and other gear dry out is one of the most important things to do. Place your sleeping bag and tent in a warm area away from kids and pets. Letting your gear dry thoroughly is far easier than removing that mildew smell later. Your lightweight running shoes are efficient and comfortable for ultralight hiking, and they're easy to clean after a dusty hike. Just let them soak in a sink or small tub. You can quickly scrub them with a brush, rinse them, and let them dry with the help of a fan.
Take good care of your ultralight clothing and gear, and they'll take good care of you.
See over 30 more videos and a free ultralight backpacking book at hikelight.com.